So here's the ukulele part for South Australia. Starting with the chord shapes, we've got a C. So using our left hand, we're using the third finger. Remember, don't count the thumb, so first, second, third. Third finger, third fret, bottom string. Nice and easy chord there. We've got the F chord, which is the second finger on the second fret of the top string. Make sure you bend it, don't touch the string below. And then your first finger on the first fret of the third string. So you're missing a string out between these two. Make sure you've got a nice clear tone. And then we've got the G7 chord. So if we look at where my fingers are now for the F, that one moves down. And then this one, that's just sort of sitting there, not doing anything at the moment, is going to go on the bottom string on the second fret. So I often call it the triangle chords, because hopefully you can see it looks a bit like a backwards triangle there. You have to bend your fingers down nice and hard, and that should be your tone when you're playing it, nice and clear. Now, the big challenge with playing this is the speed you're changing the chords, or the harmonic pace, as we call it. So you really have to think about what chord you're playing next while you're on the chord you're on, all right? And I always recommend hovering your fingers above the strings, because that will help you get from one chord to the next. Obviously, make sure you don't touch the strings, because that will affect the tone. So we start by strumming the C twice, and then we're going to go very quickly to the F, and then back to the C. So it goes. Okay, so that's the first bar. Now the next bar consists of basically going from the F to the C to the F to the C. So we've got... So to do the top line again, we've got C, F, C, F, C, F, C. Then the bottom line starts just like the first one. But then we stay on the C for two more strums. Then quickly move down, put that one there and that one there for the G7. Then quickly take them off and move back up to the C. So the bottom line, we've got C, C, F, C, 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 G, C. So to put the whole thing together, a little bit slower this time, we've got C, C, F, C, F, C, F, C. Bottom line, C, C, F, C, stay there, C, C, G7, C. A little bit faster. Stay there. Stay there. And when you've mastered it, you can think about strumming patterns, making it a bit more interesting with what you're doing with your right hand. For example... Good luck.